You're a reverse robber. You break into people's home and leave stuff to confuse families. What things do you leave? Single socks in every single drawer. A little mint on their pillows. My cooking pots once cloned themselves. When we once had one of each type, we suddenly had two identical pots of each. Turns out my in-laws got new pots and decided to give us their old ones by secretly leaving them in our cupboard. That was really confusing. Chargers that don't match any of their electronics. A single Vaseline-covered watermelon in the bathtub. Stuff I stole from the previous house. You never run out of items. Light bright, and everyone gets a different picture. Each house would get a second-hand self-help book left on the back of the toilet. Someone broke into my garage once, didn't take any of my good tools, or anything at all. Left a decent flashlight. I was pretty confused. A remote control. I place Tupperware in random parts of the house. I try to find out what sports teams they are a fan of. Whatever it is, I place jerseys of their rival team in their closets. Pennies. Just get thousands of pennies and hide them all around the house. They open a container in the fridge and find pennies. They look under their pillow and find pennies. They find pennies in their shoes. The possibilities are endless. If I'm being an ass, I'd leave another woman's jewelry or something in the master bedroom this year. If I'm being helpful, I'd want to be year-round Santa. Little Timmy's been wanting a bike. What? The family woke up to a new bike in the living room with a fancy-ass bow on it. Been craving some pizza lately? What? Who put the DiGiorno's in the oven? Ding dong. Who's there? There's a delivery guy with an extra-large Supreme with a 2-liter Coke. Been struggling to pay the bills? Why is there $10K in cash inside a man's mouth in the freezer with a note attached on careful disposal instructions? Edit. Word. Teeth under their pillow. Reverse tooth fairy. Deliciously creepy for an adult. My old coworker actually had nosy neighbors call the cops on him once when he went to a house to do some electrical. Customer gave him a lockbox code, so he let himself in. He was on his third trip bringing materials in when the cops showed up. While one looked over his invoice and tried to get in touch with the customer, the other kept asking him what he took from the house. And my coworker just said, "I must be the absolute worst thief because I just hauled about $2,000 worth of materials inside." The cops couldn't get in touch with the customer, so they hung around for a while. Dude just got to work and they left. TLDR, my coworker reversed burgled a new electrical panel. I would leave really nice but also creepy notes on their dinner table. Something like, "You did great today, keep it up." You never know who's watching. Little rubber ducks hidden all over the place. Break in every couple of weeks and add more. Watch as the family descends into insanity because they can't figure out where all the ducks are coming from this year. Post-it notes on dirty objects that say, "Clean me." Identical couches, but they'd be brand new straight from the store. Nowhere. New smell. Bright new colors. Mind F ***** K. My children. A single egg on a table. Painted gold. Leave them an entire Christmas tree, put presents under it, and leave some half-eaten milk and cookies. In February, with a note that says, "Sorry, ho ho ho, I was a bit delayed. Oh ho ho ho, hope you enjoy a late, ho ho ho, Christmas." Replace one photo in each room with a picture of Danny DeVito. 300 boxes of off-brand cereal and new fridge magnets. Positive pregnancy test. Put beer in the fridge. Replace all the fire alarm batteries. And replace all the light bulbs with energy-efficient fluorescent bulbs. If they own a cat, I am shading in the litter box. Here's a few ideas. Swap which side their door hinges are on so they swing the other way. On any switch panel that has multiple switches, switch around the wiring so switches control different lights. Swap all their lights in each room to be a few steps brighter or dimmer than what they have. Make sure there's variety, dimmer rooms and brighter rooms. I would leave really long spoons in their silverware drawer. I would put an extra key on the key ring and an extra key in the junk drawer. Those really hard to beat puzzles, but only one. Put it somewhere they cannot ignore it. Inside is a small flash drive. All the flash drive has on it is never gonna give you up. A single chip, just one potato chip right smack in the center taped to the TV. Let them be confused. I would just put more gas in people's cars.